There is a kind of strength that is genuinely admirable. The strength that shows up in crisis, that holds a family together through loss, that keeps going when giving up would be far easier. Most older adults have demonstrated that kind of strength many times over throughout their lives. But there is another kind of strength, one that looks completely identical from the outside. That is not strength at all. It is armor. And the difference between the two, according to decades of research in stress physiology and neuroscience, is one of the most important and least discussed distinctions in all of human health. Real strength is flexible. It allows a person to feel what is happening, respond to it honestly, and return to stability when the moment has passed. Emotional armor is rigid. It keeps everything out, including the signals the nervous system desperately needs to process in order to regulate itself. And when armor is worn, not occasionally, in genuine crisis, but chronically, day after day, for decades, the biological cost accumulates into something the body cannot indefinitely absorb. Dr. George Bonanno at Columbia University, one of the world's leading researchers on emotional resilience, has spent over 2 decades distinguishing between adaptive coping, the kind that genuinely builds resilience, and what he calls coping inflexibility. His research shows that individuals who are unable to modulate their emotional presentation, who remain stoic and controlled regardless of what the situation actually calls for, show measurably worse long-term health outcomes than those who allow their emotional expression to be genuinely responsive. The people who were always the strong ones, who never let anyone see them struggle, did not fare better over time. They fared considerably worse. The mechanism involves what researchers call allostatic load, the cumulative biological wear and tear that builds when the body is required to maintain a sustained emotional performance over a long period of time. Every time a person suppresses a genuine emotional response in order to appear strong, the sympathetic nervous system activates. Cortisol is released. Inflammatory cytokines rise. Heart rate variability decreases. And when this happens not once, but hundreds of thousands of times across a lifetime, the cumulative toll on the cardiovascular system, the immune system, and the brain becomes substantial and measurable in ways that no annual physical will ever capture. Research published in Health Psychology showed that individuals with high levels of stoic self-reliance, the belief that one must handle everything alone and never show vulnerability, had significantly elevated rates of hypertension, accelerated cognitive decline, and higher all-cause mortality than individuals with more emotionally flexible coping styles. The armor, worn long enough, becomes indistinguishable from the disease. What the research offers as a path forward is not an invitation to fall apart. It is something more precise and far more achievable. Studies led by Dr. Brené Brown at the University of Houston demonstrated that the deliberate, selective practice of vulnerability, sharing something genuine with one trusted person in one honest moment, measurably reduces physiological stress markers and increases perceived social connection within days. If this video resonated with you, take a second and hit that like button. It helps more people find this content when they need it most. Subscribe so you never miss a new video, because every week we bring you research-backed insights to help you feel more like yourself again. And if you know someone who might need to hear this, a friend, a parent, a sibling, share it with them. Sometimes the most caring thing we can do is pass along the right words at the right moment. I'll see you in the next one.